Alright, so the next war that has to happen is Adran, Yemen, and Harar. And I think Yemen is the one I'm going to declare on. Because I can co-belligerent everybody. And the reason why is Yemen has a lot of war score. 180. Harar has a lot of war score. Or actually not as much high as I thought it would be. And Adran is not as high as I thought it would be. That's all great, actually. So yeah, Yemen will be the first one. And I'm actually going to send these guys over to Yaka and bring these guys back over here. We are dealing with Pegu rebels right now who have just occupied a province. It looks like Spain's at war with Vijayanagar again. Yep. Send in the cavalry combat ability. That's pretty good, I'd say. We have a revolt in Nadia. We need to wait until these guys come back. Right, Kaffa has high liberty desire. Land theft, side with the clergy. What are my current estates looking like? I'm going to favor neither of them, but I know that something else came under the nobility at some point. I think it was Mirz al-Kabir. That's actually in cause of rebellion, so let's not do that. Call a diet. And we'll make a generous donation. And revoke Mirz al-Kabir from the nobility. At this point, I don't care about the estates. We're not even going to worry about them. Wow, those rebels are actually putting up quite a fight. And now they're dead. So I would imagine these guys are going to go for the fort in Satagon. Or Satgawan. Satgaon? We can take military tech 25, and now we're ahead of time on all tech. I have no idea what my next idea group is going to be. I haven't even thought about it. I didn't think I would be playing this campaign for this long. Actually, though, I am having fun. I will say I'm not as bored as most people, well, if anybody has watched up to this point, as I'm not as bored as those people probably are. And the Mamluks are sitting in Yemen for some reason. Mossy separatists. Tenkodoga. Where else? I am going to get these troops ready to go into Yemen. These guys as well. We're gonna have 3 armies by the looks of it. $34, $30, $32. Guess wait in Kaffa. You know what? No. Go to Waleta. So that's Uriel. This one will be Simone. And I should probably actually have one of these guys lead the army against the Bengal rebels. Takes care of that. Iraq is Catholic now. We have a lot of papal influence. We've invested 20, I want to go 40. And then mercantilism. Although yearly legitimacy right now is probably not a bad idea. No, we'll go mercantilism. We have a lot of manpower. Our manpower has almost, I won't say completely recovered, but we've recovered half of it, half of our maximum. And we will wait until our other armies get into position. How much? Okay. Attrition-wise, we're not suffering too much. That was bin 10. Profiteering in Midog. I'll take the trade power, of course. I don't know where Kaffa... Oh, Kaffa's deciding to go and help against Russia for whatever god-awful reason. What was that about the Ottomans? I have no clue. Speaking of the Ottomans, still at war with France. We have about 1 more year to go until they're not... Until our truce with Pegu is up. 1730. August, so yeah, a year and a month. Tariffs on coffee, Portuguese, Brazil. I'm guessing they're still relatively high. Liberty desire-wise, yeah, I'm going to take the power, which is military. It's good. I think all of my level 8 forts are done around this area. Except I want to upgrade that to a level 8. And that, just in case they start coming. Of course, that's kind of too late. But, oh well, we'll deal with it. Still 1 year ahead of time on tech. Way behind the times on, not way behind the times, almost 30 years behind, but on the institution. Current progress, 84, 73, 42. What about my neighbors? So, various parts of Europe have embraced the Enlightenment, but Spain has not at all, really. It's spawning in Pasai really hurts like all of Europe. Could use development or something. I think we're in position. Let's declare war. Imperialism, both Adran and Harar as co-belligerents. Go look at the Terra Incognita first. They have like almost 60,000 between them, or exactly 60,000 troops between them. I'm going to move my armies relatively close to each other. Well, why are you going? Okay, I was gonna say, why are you going that way? But no. Yeah, I guess you would have to go that way. Earthquake destroys Lisbon. The earthquake that destroyed Lisboa was a catastrophe of huge proportions that resounded all across Europe and even into the New World. The 1st of November 1755, a beautiful day, when next to everyone was in the churches celebrating a holiday, the ground suddenly started to shake and the churches started caving in, crushing the visitors. For those that escaped, it was far from over, as a heavy breeze of wind suddenly started to come in over the area, beating the small fires into a virtual inferno, incinerating thousands. But yet thousands of people would fall victim for the grand tidal wave, reaching land just a few minutes later. The death count was estimated to be 20 to 40,000 people at the time, and given all four elements, wind, earth, fire, and water, the explanation punishment by God was a view widely spread both in Portugal and elsewhere. I'm surprised there's like not tolerance of the true faith modifier with this event. I knew that there was like historically oh great, some rebels in Danish Holland, or I mean Hollish Denmark, Dutch Denmark. I did not just say Hollish, referring to the Dutch, referring to Holland. But yeah, I knew historically there was actually an earthquake in Lisbon around that time. How long does that last for? 1739. Okay. Okay, what I should be doing. I want this army to come down there. And that army goes there. This one should then go here. Those armies are for Yemen, these ones for Harar, and these ones will go for Adrian once I am done with the siege. Mamluks are actually helping. Thank you. We're losing innovativeness. I just realized Holland's helping in Austria right now in a war. So Austria may come and help them. May. Or maybe the Dutch will go take care of their own shit. Does Yemen have any forts? Oh yeah, all of their forts are over in the Arabian Peninsula. I don't see any of the Yemeni armies right now. What's going on with that? Oh, cool. They already made it to Hormuz. Okay, so it says that I can upgrade that, but it's wrong. Occupied Soba. And of course I have the general in the wrong place. What I need to do is keep my army. We're trading in iron now. Call for peace. Okay. So that war is going to be driving up my war exhaustion as well as everybody else involved. Marx de Pombal, literally from the ashes of Lisbon, a new leader rose to the power and managed to shake entire Portugal out of the trauma caused by the earthquake. He forced through many far-reaching reforms. During his rule, Lisbon was rebuilt and Portugal entered into a pre-industrial era. In many ways, his excellent governing would, for a time, bring back Portugal almost to its former level of glory a few hundred years back. I don't know, I'd say our glory is still in its infancy. We are losing manpower. How much innovativeness are we losing every month? 0.03. Truce with the Ottomans has ended. Pegu? Wait, why does... Holland has a claim on the Ottomans, that's great. So close. Wait, Pegu is at war with Ming. Will we end up at war with Ming if they take Pegu as a tributary? Oh, it's the Ming-Ottoman Imperialist War. Ming declared war on the Ottomans? I guess everybody's tearing into the Ottomans right now, but we're going to go ahead and declare a war against Pegu. So I don't know if that means that Ming will make Pegu a tributary at the end of this war. But we are going to go give Ming some extra attrition. Pasai actually has quite a few heavies actually. During war, go to port. Austria has disputed succession. 32-year-old. Hopefully Austria gets out of this war and we get a PU over... No, I don't want a PU over Austria. It's just another Diplo slot that I'm basically never going to be able to get back. Alright, we've taken Harar. And continue moving through Yemeni, Ethiopia. I just realized what I need to do. They are sending a bunch of troops across Temuka. Right? That was just converted. Okay. For a second I thought I added something to a trade company before it was Catholic. Center. And our commandant has died. I'd say we don't need a new commandant exactly. But I will take the army organizer. Give me yearly inflation reduction as well. Okay, now I want to switch this leader around to that army, because that's where my infantry is. Oh, it looks like Ming has lost interest, and they've pieced out the... Oh, no, they just pieced out Pegu. It doesn't look like they took any land or made them a tributary or anything. It's fine. Everything's good. Occupied Sinang. Mamluks are taking care of a fort for me. Kaffa is black flagged right now. I'm in 3 different wars. I didn't even realize that until just now. Occupied Tavoy? Or something occupied Tavoy. Oh, okay, never mind. That was Lanjiang. Continue marching through their land. Occupy everything. Portugal occupied Dagon. We have to wait until we win the siege here before we can march through to deal with our stuff. That is worthy of forced march, I think. Still have a call for peace from the Russian war. Can you please finish your war off, Austria? Lost the siege of Yaroslavl. For some odd reason, we were controlling... Oh my god. I don't want any of this land. Austria, please just take it. Austria is winning this war. Like, there's no question about it. They will win this war. I was thinking the empire would be smaller than it was in the beginning of the game, but it's actually bigger. Semyon's been taken. Okay. Everything has been transferred to Russian power. It looks like Holland has taken, or is taking back their Rebellion occupied provinces, and they have Trier and Separatists as well. Lovely. We can take tech, admin. I feel like I don't need trade ideas. But at the same time, I don't see a point in taking anything but trade ideas. Espionage? Maybe? Wait, so they moved aggressive expansion impact off of influence and over to espionage. Don't know when that happened. Am I seriously considering taking espionage? I wouldn't mind the extra diplomat. You can fabricate claims for subject with espionage now? And lower cost to fabricate claims? Yeah, I've never taken espionage before, so let's go with it. But I'm going to wait until I take Diplotech before it's actually focused Diplo from here on. I can construct the Suez Canal. Start it. Don't cancel it, ever. Mamluks are almost done with a fort. Won the Battle of Cuba. Finally, gained 8 favors for some reason. I think we're maxed out on favors with Austria anyway. Don't do that. That was a bad idea. Yeah, we're maxed out on favors and trust. And again, I did what I wasn't supposed to. Bump up Spain's trust with us. And a papal state. What about Brittany? Sure. Apparently Kaffa wants that land. I'm guessing, yeah, that's one of their cores. We've won the Siege of Pegu. Russia's no longer a valid rival for me. Really? So we eclipsed Russia? Apparently so. Meaning, revoke embargo. Still rival to Ottomans and Ming. The Ottomans have lost land to Serbia. Still at war with Ming and Ternate. Lost the Siege of Pahang. Holland, please take care of yourself. Don't really want you to be the target of the revolution. Don't want your country to be broken either. Otherwise, a lot of these diplo points that I've invested are going to waste. Wait, there should be another army. I'm not saying. Oh, that would be where it is. It's hidden in the Mamluk army. Let's just move down the coast. Lisbon's manpower has gone up. Just give me your coastal stuff, my claims. That's all I want from this war. Development of Porto has increased. If I want to go into their land right now, I would have to... Why am I fretting about that? I can use my heavy ships. And it looks like Assam has put some troops up here. Shouldn't be surprised. Right. Need to look at some stuff. We need to wait to cross over. We can probably get a peace out Harar. They're fully occupied. What is their primary culture? Looks like they at least accept Amara. So yeah, take all that stuff. Anything that is your core. Which is actually a lot of it. And how much of their land can I get? They don't want me to have Harar. 88%? 12% overextension for me. And not that much money. War operations? I guess not. Sure, we'll take that. start pouring that stuff immediately, or at least some of it. And that takes care of one of the alliances, or one of the allies of Yemen. And that dropped their siege progress on Kishin down. Okay. Cover those last two. Kafan Liberty Desires up even further. We have our ships coming up to deal with this fleet. That Assam army going to be annoying. Give me another general. He's kind of crap, but he's better than nothing. But we will finish these two. We'll finish both of these wars in the next episode, I hope. At least one of these wars. It might take another couple episodes before I finish the one with Yemen.